red Solo cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party.
Hey guys, cheers. Before we can begin, I need you all to go grab a beer. That's right. There's actually quite a few of you that don't actually drink. I get it. You're just here for Shelby, right? She's here. Hang on. That's my child. She asked me if I had a couple of drill bits, and I told her actually at the moment that I heard from her, I was in the shower, and asked me if I had a couple drill bits, and she just like rattles off these numbers, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go check. I've got like this big case that has, I don't know what's in there, 250 different sizes, because they have your standard, 5/30 seconds, that kind of thing, and then there's a indexed set and a set that just goes A through whatever, and you gotta look at the thing and just see what the decimal equivalent is. And she's like 17/30 seconds and 29/30 seconds, and I was like, I'm taking my shower, and after I made sure that everything was really, really clean, I'm like, 17/30 seconds, that's like more than a half of an inch by a little bit. And 29/30 seconds, that's a big ass bit. I don't have anything like that. And even if I did, a bit that big isn't going to be shanked down to a half of an inch, for God's sakes. So yeah, the 17/30 seconds turns out to be like 13 point, all the way out to like four spots in millimeters, and the 29/30 seconds is like 30 or 23 millimeter. This big ass bitch. She's like redoing the suspension in her big ass Jeep, and evidently there's some big bolts. What are we looking at? We're going to be looking at Hop Devil IPA from Victory Brewing. Yeah, I know. You sent the letter with what they were, what the beers were. This is from Smilemoney. 6.7%. Actually, I found your little note. But and yes, yesterday I was. It's like it doesn't. I don't know what the deal is with these cameras, but no matter if it's an old one or a new one, eventually they seem to get buggy from the lighting and make everything really, really red. And the old time cinema mode didn't look that bad on the the little tiny monitor that the camera has, but not so. I mean, my goal wasn't to have it look like. Maybe if I ever review some, I should have done that for the. Well, actually I sort of did. I mean, it was in an old style beer with an old look, but I just turned that off and went back to letting the camera call the shots. And yes, the little refrigerator is running, but I tried a different setting on sound, so either it might block it out a little bit or it might enhance it. The bottle cap looks something like this. How does that paw taste? Is that a good paw? I know. Those people that like Shelby more than me, you'll appreciate this. How's that working out for you down there? Are you comfortable? Are you having a good time? Do you care? Uh-huh. Okay. Let me get that for you. Oh yeah, I often do that too. I clean my eyes and then lick the eye boogers. Nothing says good time like a fresh eye booger. Okay, let's do this. An opener. You know, I always forget about this one because the monkey has it. Of course, I haven't used the Enterprise in a while, or the Enterprise from Ed that makes obnoxious sounds, but let's go with the flash hider. A still fully functional device. It's hard to get a good grasp on it though. Spank Monkey, I need you to hold this. Thank you. And one of my favorite glasses because the beer is awesome. And yes, Paul, I did get that email, and the craft breweries in your area want a shitload of medals. But it doesn't surprise me because it's really good stuff. Now, on the other hand, well, not really other hand, on the same hand, I've had quite a few things from Victory here that I've actually liked. And this has got a nice amber color. It's not crystal clear, but then again, I don't know if that really makes a difference. You can just smell the hops and the citrus, just little maybe a little tropical fruit. I don't know. It smells really good. So I don't. This is gonna taste really good after what I've been doing today. It's the first time I can honestly say I had to wear sunscreen because I worked indoors all day long. Tell you the weather's better stay nice because right now there is nothing on the top of that house. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Shelby. She just looks at me. Whatever. Tuck to the elbow. Now get comfortable. Okay, let's talk about this. First thing that you notice is that big citrus hit, but right on the heels of that is like almost like a roasted caramel and bread or a biscuit. I mean, almost sounds like I was like some kind of hick swearing. You roasted caramel earthy bread of a biscuit. And that citrus charge is not really piney, but not really like grapefruit. Wow, there's a lot going on in this one. I can tell you right now, if you drink nothing but pilsners and domestic beers, and you're thinking about being hop curious, I probably would skip this one for a while. This one is going to be like if you love IPAs and you haven't had this, I recommend that you give this one a try if you're, you know. That sweet roasted caramel citrus and bread like hit up front. Then there's kind of a moment where nothing happens, and then there's like this dry, bitter, citrusy middle. Then your tongue goes numb. Yeah, this one's definitely packed full of flavors. I would have to say, if you're a fan if you're a serious hophead fan of IPAs and don't like this, I got nothing. It seems to bring all the right levels like to the table. It's not overdone on the alcohol. It's not overdone on the citrus. It's not overdone on the dry or the bitter. But I mean, it runs, at least for me, in my liking, because you are watching me evaluate this beer, so you're only getting my poor analysis as a beer connoisseur. I can tell you, I am the official prognosticator of all things that I like. Even Shelby's got the no shit. Look. You want one of those chairs for yourself? Yeah, I almost regret racing through the big. I mean, I'm kind of like one of these. Been in the sun, working, sighing, blah blah blah, and this is tasting really good. And kind of a characteristic that I would normally say I don't like, but it works really nice with this one because all the extra kind of flavors that you get at the end is like, I've had some IPAs that just at the end they're just that dry, bitter, like just sticks with you. And this kind of just sticks with you, like every time you do that, you get like another, like licking a sucker. You know, you get like a little bit more flavor. It just kind of hangs with you. It's kind of a medium light kind of mouthfeel to it. It has a little bit heavier characteristic to it. That alcohol though, for almost 7% is nothing. I'm not noticing any booziness or any alcohol warming. Just a nice cascade of flavors from the hops, and that's kind of a tropical smell, but it's more of like a roasted caramel kind of like sweetness to it. You don't get none. Well, where am I going to put? For a hop devil, actually, it looks like a pretty happy dude, with the exception of the little spikes. Victory's Hop Devil India Pale Ale. Another one from Paul at PA Brew News' neck of the woods in PA. Downingtown. This is outstanding. This is a 10 on my E scale. Could I drink this all day? Yeah. I'm gonna have to talk to the boys over at the Keyport. I don't know if I've ever seen anything from Victory over there. Either that or get off my ass and put together that care package for Paul at PA Brew News, and maybe in a year from now. Okay, what should we look at tomorrow? Something I hadn't thought about up until this very moment in time. I do have a shelf of stuff that I picked up. It's tomorrow, Wednesday. Rover truck, oatmeal stout. This is, I don't even remember where the hell I got it at the Keyport. Keyport, over in Superior, Wisconsin. All your alcohol needs. They are open 365 days a year. Topping Goliaths, Rover truck. Their oatmeal stout. Alcohol percentage on this. It's a live beer, keep refrigerated. We've done that. I do not see an alcohol percentage on here. I guess we're going to have to take a guess. So we're going to do that tomorrow. I don't even know what some of this stuff. Oh yeah, this is the one that you didn't that got voted down. You know, and I had a whole bunch of these moose drools hidden in this refrigerator. I think NIHAP found them in there, but I was kind of hoping that he'd like take them with him. Oh yeah. Gotta like the drool. Moose drool. I don't know why, but today's home defense weapon of choice is the Smith & Wesson 686 8 3/4 inch all business barrel. I'm sure it's a hollow point. Oh yeah, these are my brother-in-law's Hornady XTP heads, and he takes each bullet and fills it with as much gunpowder as possible, and then packs it in with a stick and puts in a little bit more. No, I'm just kidding. So, a little bit of wheel gun action. Oh yeah, look, my finger's on the trigger. Oh my God, he had his finger on the trigger. I tell you, it never ceases to amaze me, some of the douche sticks that operate computers. It's like, oh, in your video, I distinctly saw that there was bullets in the magazine. Then I was doing my job. Just like this one. Love this gun. How can you not? I mean, just look at it. Oh yeah. I wanted to get its big brother, the 44 Magnum. Except, to be honest, I guess I don't care if the barrel is this big. I mean, it can be the 6-inch. I mean, I don't want a snubby 44 Magnum. But I have this thing about the Model 29, you know, growing up with Clint Eastwood and, you know, the Dirty Harry. I don't know, there's just something about the Model 29 versus the 629. You know, I love this in a 357 Magnum, but I'm not sure. Just not sure about this exact gun in the 44. So, other than that, politics, it's all the same shit. Except for, you know, guys follow any of that. Putin, shooting the Putin. Putin is, wants to basically help Syria and Iran and Iraq, arm them so that they can fight ISIS. I know there's a little bit of a division there, but ISIS and that region is kind of one and the same, but I don't know. I think probably the best thing we could do is just bring all our nukes online and then just fucking nuke everybody. Then we don't have to worry about people trying to come here. That's probably what I would do, which is probably why I'll probably never be president. No, I wouldn't nuke everybody, but a couple. I can think of some places I would, just to see that. It looks something just like this. I love that. Right, Shelby? Where am I at? I'm gonna probably finish this, and Christine was working a little extra today to make up for a doctor's appointment yesterday. She had to have 12 vials of blood drawn. And she's home. Better go see Mom. So, she said something about taking me out to dinner. We're going to go over to the JB's. Probably have my usual, some Lake Superior Kayak Kosh and a 22 ouncer and a Bloody Mary made my way. So, okay guys, we will see you tomorrow. Let's take a look at the oatmeal stout from Toppling Goliath, and hope you guys all have a great day. And remember, do like I do, have a designated driver, and leave the firearms at home, because I can think of several occasions where I didn't make great decisions while drunk, like subscribing to my Hollow Point